Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of GB Podcast.
Woo! Yay!
Thank you for joining us live on the Twitcherverse.
Twitcherverse?
Is that what we're gonna call it?
I don't know.
Sure.
What besides what else is big? Because the Twitch.
Well, Twitterverse is what people call Twitter.
No. That just sounds like we're stealing from Twitter. What's good
The-
to Twitch?
There is nothing bigger than the universe. That's it. That's the end.
I just want it to be big. You know.
I'm Slunk,
Percival.
And Egger.
and this is episode number 53.
52.
I thought it was 3.
It's like 50.
We're
52.
continuing and we're moving on with our productions, our online production of our podcast. Oh my god,
What happened?
What did you
Freaking
do?
out.
I was opening Twitch so I could respond to people, and I see Matt Decent's going live with what's the guy's name? Khan.
I'm out.
Anyways,
Twitch.
yeah, it's better programming than this for sure.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't figure it out. Like, don't figure it out.
How's your week going so far, fellas? We're like, this is not real life. There's no more talking about the quarantine as if it's a weird thing. Now it's the only thing.
It's part
So
of
how's life? How's life?
Honestly, for me, still not that much different. Like, I'm not going out, like once a week like I used to, but I've been working from home for like 2-3 years now, so it's I feel nothing. It's just me taking care of the people outside, like my dad and my tias. That's the only thing I really have to think about. But I'm fine at home. Like I've just been working on stream things and YouTube things and editing, and that's where all my time's been going anyways. So like it's forcing me to stay home and work on those things anyway.
It's kind of
For
a good
me-
thing then.
Yeah.
For me, yeah, same thing. I've been working from home for a couple of years now, so that part's not difficult. It's just when you go out to actually do the buying food for 2 weeks now, like you have to go through these new processes where it's not just let me just go inside. Now it's like, all right, you gotta wait, keep your distance. Nobody look at me, nobody touch me. You know, it's. But
Yeah.
other than getting used to that, like it does suck not being able to like, today I want to go to the sushi spot. Like I want to, like you can't do that anymore. Like just
Nope.
little things. Like
So he no longer exists. You understand how many hands go on your sushi before it gets to you?
that's where
all
the
the
flavor's
germs.
at.
All the germs.
The flavor.
Is that why the master sushi chefs are so sought after because of their sweat glands on their fingers and their
Yeah,
hands?
they add
Their-
the extra flavor. to
the
it.
juices that come out of their pores.
Yep.
So it's Jiro sweats of sushi.
Sweats
But-
on your sushi.
But other than that, like it's again, it's not too bad. And I do feel some people are
Some people need to be outside. Some people like have to be outside. Like
But-
they can't be contained. And like they're just social butterflies and just I can't be here. I gotta be here. They get cabin
Well,
fever in a day, you know. And I'll
We've
fucking
had-
a month in it.
I guess.
Yeah, well, we've had incidences now that have been reported of illegal gatherings. Essentially, now it's what they are. It's illegal
yeah.
gatherings in your own private home, which sounds scary. I mean, I'll be honest, it's not something you want to hear. But I heard
What-
that there was it a quinceañera that got thrown or
Well, the one I heard, it wasn't even like at a home. Some fuckers tried to do a rave and then live stream the rave. I'm like, okay, that's how you get caught. Like,
What are you doing?
you guys are idiots. in San Francisco.
Like all the illegal shit I'm doing. Whoop whoop.
Woo, yeah.
drugs. Heroin. I don't know why I did that hand gesture.
People are dumb.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's dumb. I mean, it's dumb enough to just do the thing, but obviously, if
And
you want to
like,
get caught, don't broadcast it.
yeah, like I get it. I feel bad for those, celebrating monumental things like turning 15 kids. Yeah, that's a big step in a girl's, life. They become 15, you
Uh-huh.
know, and they can't celebrate it with their friend. I get it, but you have to understand you can't do this shit. Like, just later. Take it as like, you know what? I survived this. I didn't get my quinceañera, but it's a story for later on in life. I don't know, but like, come on, don't be selfish.
That's pretty selfish.
And can you imagine as a parent? But can you
I
imagine
made all my uncles and aunts to drink until 4 a.m. to honor me becoming a woman.
Like, I get it. As a parent, you're trying to please your children, and if they're having a little mini breakdown because of this, because this is this is supposed to be their big event, but suck it up. Like, sorry, your one party is doesn't.
Hey, it's a sweet
warrant.
16 now.
But yeah, make it a sweet 16. Fuck it.
How's the quarantine life?
It's kind of the same. I mean, I do enjoy dressing like a ninja whenever possible. That's really a big plus for me. I really appreciate that. I like that look. It makes me think that the rest of my face is ugly and my eyes are looking good. Because I feel like
what matters is that you don't have to like trim and work on your mustache or beard anymore. You can just cover it all up.
But you don't have to brush your teeth.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Why? No one's breathing. No one's smelling your breath anymore.
For your own fucking health.
Yeah, but Slug doesn't care.
You didn't have to. You should, but you have to.
Here's the real challenge. Without having to go outside, have you put on pants, as in not boxer shorts or
am I slumming it at home?
Yeah. Have you put on jeans at all at home?
Yep.
Loud silence.
I dress up. I actually have real pants on. These are
look like corduroy
chinos. I'm wearing chinos. I like to look nice. I'm gonna look nice for. This is where people say, you should dress for yourself. That's the truth. People go, "Oh, I'm not wearing this for anybody. I'm wearing this for me." But if you're in quarantine at home and you're not wearing it anymore, you were wearing it for other people. That's where it is, and that's where the truth is. So I wear this shit for me. I wear a suit and I sit here and I edit videos. I'm kidding.
Every day.
To this day.
That sounds like a lot of work. It's like you don't want to like wake up and then just put on some stretchy sweatpants and just lounge around, just do nothing.
I'll do that for like part of the day, but eventually I put. Yeah, here's the thing.
You're a doer.
When I wear clothes I like, I feel good. And it's like not just about. Yeah, you feel good. It's like inspires a certain amount of confidence when you look in the mirror and you're like, yep, I got
Look
it.
Look at that sexy beast.
And it's not even like, huh?
No, I was gonna say we got Authentic MB in the chat saying #no clothes challenge at his place. That makes you feel pretty good right there.
Well, it takes me longer to get dressed. I'll walk around naked for a while. That's for sure. Well, my roommate Edwin is home all the time now as well because he's doing work from home. But if he wasn't home, yeah, I would probably go naked most of the time for sure.
There you go.
Like around the house. Yeah.
See, why even wear shirts?
Well, is naked bumming it? Or is putting on bumming clothes bumming it? What's like on the scale?
It depends what's lazier for you. Do you think being naked is lazier, or you think putting on those clothes is lazier?
I mean, obviously.
Well, because there's an extra effort to put the clothes on.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're showered and like clean, and you're naked, or you're showered and wearing bummy clothes, what looks bummier? Is my question.
So if I'm outside and I see a person naked compared to a person wearing basketball shorts, I think the person that's naked is a little bit bummier.
Yeah, but what if the person that's naked is outside like picking apples off their tree?
That's still crazy.
Doesn't that look like elegant and beautiful?
No. What?
No.
Right,
I guess we have different opinions about this.
I'm like, what are you doing? It is 60 degrees out here, and you're over here just frolicking around picking apples.
Frolicking, right? Yeah, can't frolic in sweatpants. Don't look right. Yeah, no, it's I've been dressing up normally, and yeah, things are fine. I mean, everything's pretty cool. You know, just trying to stay busy and trying not to go crazy, and yeah, what we're doing is awesome. Honestly, like what we're producing and what we're making is top tier entertainment, online entertainment, and I'm really proud of that.
Well, something that's actually was pretty cool from all of this is that discovering all the crazy things that technology is doing for us. With Discord, we were able to watch the Coachella documentary that's on YouTube together as a group that people that go to Coachella. So, so that's one of the things I did during the week with Percival and a couple other people from our Coachella group, and it worked perfectly fine for everyone. As in, like they got in, they were watching it, we were all talking together, and we paused it like in between to talk about stuff, and then go get drinks, go get snacks, come back, watch it together.
It was really fun. It was nice. Like it helped get over the little sting of not having Coachella this last weekend, because that's something we look forward to every year. But it did help.
Supposed to be.
Yeah, but it was nice. You know, it was the main crew, so be able to watch this together, talk about it, and like learn some new things about it. Because there's a couple things about Coachella I'm like, oh wow, I didn't know it was technically a failure for the first 2 years, and like they were losing money.
Like
they had like good music at one point.
all right, hipster, calm down.
So that's something I really appreciated, the way they showed how bands grow. So Golden Boys used to be like the place where all like the non-radio bands would go and say, hey, Ticketmaster is not going to book us. You guys want to book us? Or then the whole Pearl Jam thing happened where they don't want to get charged by Ticketmaster by all these extra fees. So they go to Golden Boys and be like, hey, if you find a place for us, we're going to play. And Golden Boys just goes and blows up because they go from like little venues to like big venues like that. But they also explain how music gets popular, as in like a certain genre will be like this little niche thing, and then it grows and grows and grows, and then you get like it turns into pop pretty much, where everyone starts to enjoy it. One of the things that they talked about was backpack hip hop, which I didn't know was like a subgenre. And to talk about
backpack hip hop.
Yeah, so it's like the more intellectual hip hop that's not just dealing with like shooting and gangsters and drug deals and all that. Like it's still in there, but it's not like the main focus. So
it's not like nerdcore, right?
No, not nerdcore. It's more...
They're not at Coachella.
Well, parts of them are, but they go from like all these like little like hip hop dudes doing the same thing, playing like little clubs here and there, and then they go off and become bigger and bigger, and then you get your Kanye West. So he's like the pop guy from backpack hip hop, and they go through that with like almost every genre. With like they start with like the Rays back with like LCD sound system back when they were little, and then they blow up, and then you get Daft Punk that's just popular for everyone. And they did that with every genre until they got to like the 2010s, 2012. And they started talking more about like which bands are here. It was a really good documentary. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was dope.
I'd highly recommend. And then like we once they got to like the years we started going, is just showing off like all like the big stars they got. We're like, oh, we were there. Oh, we were right there. Okay, we saw that person. Where were you guys at?
Like we missed this one.
Yeah, I mean it's a worldwide phenomenon. You know, it's like something that yearly around the world people like, there's fashions and shit that come out of it for people that would never go to it because they live somewhere in the middle of nowhere. It's like, you know, it's a big festival.
That that it was this idea of, you're gonna make a concert in the desert? What the fuck is wrong with you? That's not gonna work. You're gonna name it what? You're gonna name it Coachella?
Yeah, everyone made fun of the name. Coachella? Really?
That's what you're gonna name it?
Everyone's so mad at the fucking name.
And now it's like, you hear Coachella, okay, yeah, you know it's this big ass festival. that everyone tries to go to, and it's a huge thing.
Yeah, it starts off with like Billie Eilish about to perform. It's just like I don't get nervous at shows. Why am I getting nervous for this one? And she's talking about Coachella. Like because you're fucking playing Coachella. This is like a big deal. Like, like, oh, okay, that's cool to see that even artists like are like nervous about still playing.
Yeah. And I think I did watch that for like a few seconds with you guys. Or I think I tuned in at one point where they were like, oh, like here's Amy Winehouse and she's going up on stage.
Yeah, on this little ass stage, and she was like the last line.
Yeah, and she's like, yeah, she was really low on the list of artists that are coming up. So she was nobody. Like she was a nobody. Like this like skinny ass British girl coming up on stage with this incredible voice. And yeah. And that's it. Then that's really just to hammer the point, the fact that there is so much amazing music out there. I think a lot of people get stuck on what's popular and then kind of equate that with good, you know. And I really appreciate certain people, and I know not everybody likes him, and I don't agree with him all the time, but like Anthony Fantano, the needle drop from YouTube, like
Anthony Fantano here.
Yeah, like he's great, like in terms of just putting music out that I would have never ever came across, and you know, all these systems exist now with like streaming services to suggest music to you, like Spotify and, you know, YouTube, Google. They all have like their little systems that like, you might like this, based on what you keep fucking listening to over and over again. You might like this. Listen to something new, asshole. You know, stuff.
No, I gotta rehear that album from middle school that I've heard 85 times. You know, the last week.
How many times can you listen to fucking Blink-182? Damn it, right?
More times, just more. Just keep over and over. I was thinking about Blink-182 today too.
And so, you know, so things like that, like him, Coachella, it's really fun to get out there and listen to new music, because, you know, it's just fuck, dude. And that's the thing that the internet has done, is it's connected so many people to music. It's not about the top 10 anymore.
And it's ridiculous now, like subgenres of a subgenre. Like we were just talking about backpack hip hop, and going down like the rabbit hole of like all the crazy subgenres. Like rock is just not even a thing anymore. It's just it just goes into all these other subgenres. Like I can't tell you a rock band right now. Like Muse is probably the closest thing I can tell you.
Yeah, and even then, there's like a punk scene that's coming up all of a sudden. Yeah, and so it's ever evolving, but we all have access to it now. Like there was some like Swedish like auto-tune rap that I got exposed to. It was awful. I wish I had it. I was like, oh my god, this is cringy as fuck. And I guess the genre has some good artists, and I happened to just listen to one of the bad ones, but it was really embarrassing. I felt like, I don't know if you ever get embarrassed, like you feel gross, like it makes you feel
like
yeah. Why did I do that? And nobody's around, but you still get affected by the emotion.
How do I delete history on this?
Yeah, my brain. Yeah.
Oh, with the drink. Okay.
Yeah, that's how you erase everything.
Anyway, so.
Oh no, just gonna add to what you just said, is that they also said that in the documentary. Like, yeah, one of the favorite things that we like to do is just walk around and just discover new music. Like, you might be going and getting a beer, and then you hear something that catches your ear, like, oh, what's that going on over there? And go on that way.
That's what the funnest things about Coachella. Where exactly you're going like, what the hell is that? Let me go check that shit out, and then you check out for like a little bit. Oh, all right, and you leave and you go check out other stuff or walk around like that. That's the fact that you go from a tent with hip hop to a tent with EDM to a tent with indie rock to a tent with just whatever. Like that's fucking great. It's so nice.
Yeah.
I'm a little sad. October. That's what it's going. We're gonna see this in October.
Is that when they're rescheduling it to?
October. Look at this optimist over here.
It's not gonna happen.
Optimus Prime over here, fucking trying to roll out in October.
Coachella said they were hoping for October. I heard or I read somewhere that they're trying to make no concerts till next year, to 2021. They don't want.
Yeah, I hear a lot of
But we don't know.
things being said. It's like that's kind of the problem I see with like social media and information sharing, is that somebody could say that like, I don't like, when do you think concerts will reopen? I mean, honestly, it's hard to say. It could even be next year. We don't know right now. And then headline.
He said next year. We're
Concerts canceled till 2021.
January
And-
1st, 15 concerts that day. He said it right there.
And then everybody shares that, reads the title, and like, see what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep us controlled. It's like, oh my god, dude. They're people too, they're just talking like you're talking. Like, god damn it. Fucking read the
Concerts
article,
cause coronavirus.
well, not to get too much into it, but I do want to mention this. I did see somebody share an article about how they're saying experts are saying that in Italy, 99% of the people that died had preconditions, and then everybody's like, somebody posted that. Their comments were like, "See, there's nothing to worry about. It's
we're all fine. We're all fine now.
They all had something. If you're fine, you're fine." And I clicked the article and I read it, and it was like,
you gotta find out what the other side is saying. That's why.
So preconditions included high blood pressure and diabetes, which was like the big one when it came to like a lot of people dying. And I'm like, a lot of people in America have diabetes. It's not like
number one.
If you're a smoker, you have a degenerative like lung disease or something.
If you have asthma,
no.
You might be supposed
if you have diabetes, this could kill you.
Yeah,
idiot.
And then our fast food nation.
And also, the article was a month old, so I was like, I quoted the article, and I was like, that most of the people that were concerned with diabetes, and in America, we probably have I'm just gonna assume we have a worse diabetes issue than Italy.
Well, we have the most obese fucking people in the fucking world, so
yeah, we're winning. So
USA,
that and also this article is a month old, so that's just, people just share, man. They just love to read the headline and share. Go.
It's like, I need to, and then the other people like me who just read a headline. I go, all right, I got you. Next article. Yep, read the headline. Okay, got it. Read the headline. I don't believe this one. Let me read a little bit of it. Read the first.
Don't believe anything. Don't believe anything.
No, it's not that believing it. Just like read a little bit, read a little bit. Okay. I see how this is.
God, there's just so much stupid information out there. People eat it up, and it's fucking frustrating. Like 5G causes corona. Like, no, you dumbasses. Like,
it sure does not. Probably. Anyway, so let's get to your topics now that we've been doing this for a while.
Go wherever you want, Slunk. Where do you want to go?
Slunk?
I want to talk about the Kyle Larson.
Oh, this dumbass
is he's a NASCAR racer.
NASCAR.
And it sounds, and I know we're getting Edwin in the background.
That's pretty good.
Sorry about that.
I like it.
Yeah, he's
as is tradition.
Edwin, our producer, who laughs at our jokes when we're producing our podcast.
Producer Edwin.
Yeah.
You want me to read something from this?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. This is from ESPN. It's called NASCAR star Kyle Larson fired for using racial slur in virtual race. So Kyle Larson, not even sure if he's a real race car driver, dude. I don't really know. He's a real dude?
Yeah.
All right. So he was playing this virtual race instead because of the pandemic going on right now. So here's from the article. Kyle Larson was fired Tuesday by Chip Ganassi Racing, completing a stunning downfall for the budding NASCAR star who uttered a racial slur during a live stream virtual race and then watched as nearly every one of his sponsors dropped them.
Damn. Yep.
Ooh.
During a sound check.
This is the dangers of streaming. They were talking about the virtues of it earlier.
Yeah. So
these are the pitfalls.
I watched the video and from multiple streams and multiple angles because different people were in the same thing. So he's like doing a sound check trying to see if anyone else hears him. He's like, hello, you guys hear me? Hello? And no one's responding to him, so he doesn't think anyone hears him. And he then goes, N-word, hard R.
Mhm.
I don't remember like the exact phrase he used, but he just blurted that out like with fucking confidence though.
Yeah.
And then everyone goes, "Ooh, yeah, everyone on the team hears you, Kyle." And then someone else goes, "Yikes!"
Oh my god.
It's just,
Yeah, I mean, like that is definitely one of those scary pitfalls about
Yeah, it's
putting
all on
yourself
the
out
fly.
there.
It's out there already.
Oh my god. And really with anything you can say something. I mean, obviously his wasn't a slip of the. It wasn't like I meant to say or
no, that
or
was
no, that's not what I meant. I understand.
his inner fucking Larson came out.
His
And-
realness.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
mean,
and like but you know you're about to go do this. You know you're playing with all these people, and that's the first thing that you pop out with. They're like, "What's up, guys?"
N-word.
Yeah. Like,
Hey, what's up, guys?
Well, the
Yeah.
mistake was it came out during playing a racing game. If it would have been Call of Duty, then it would have been like just background noise. Since we've all been there, like how many times have we been in the Call of Duty fucking lobby and just
No,
like,
well, you
oh
can be a
god,
piece of shit if you're a fucking nobody playing
Yeah,
at home.
that's true.
But
Yeah,
if you're a famous person, you gotta watch it a
you
little
gotta
bit.
you
Yeah,
gotta
for
add a
sure.
filter to yourself. You can like, all right, probably shouldn't be
Yeah,
saying these words.
and people will say, "Oh no, people should be allowed free to express themselves no matter who they are." That's bullshit. Just because he's famous, he can't just be himself. It's like no, it's because your nobody ass doesn't earn money just for being you and sitting around. He has sponsorships. He has a talent that people pay him to perform.
Like no one's paying you to fucking
And-
drive lefts,
Yeah. So no, it's not the same.
Yeah,
It's
like
definitely not the same.
it's even though they don't want to say it, like when celebrities say I'm not a role model, I'm like, yeah, you technically are. You're famous and people are looking up to you. Kiddos are looking up to you. Your own
and
fans
you're
are
getting
looking.
paid. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You're getting money for what you do. So
Yeah.
there's guidelines you need to follow.
And he's
So-
like, it's I can't keep it in.
The racism can't be contained.
It's like,
It hurts him.
And I saw that you posted. I didn't watch the video. I'm sorry. There's a video you posted with Joseph Newgarden reacting to Kyle Larson. And I don't know Joseph Newgarden, but he's in the IndyCar world, and
Oh no, he was part of the group.
the streaming group.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's his reaction of it. So that's where you
Live.
can actually hear it. So I'm not gonna play it because he says
obviously.
it in the video.
Yeah. Oops.
Yikes.
27
What was his
years old.
reaction?
God.
Yeah. Well, a lot of these guys are really young. Some of them are pretty old, but yeah, a lot of car racers it's like a sexy ass job.
Here we go. Let's see. Larson was competing in an iRacing event on Sunday when he appeared to lose communication with his spotter on his headset. During a check of his microphone, Larson said, "You can't hear me?" That was followed by the N-word. He issued an apology on Monday saying there was no excuse for his comment. He apologized via posted on his social media account. The standard go-to.
The standard. I apologize for what I've done. Please
I
don't
apologize
drop
for
me from
getting.
sponsorship.
I apologize for getting caught.
Yeah.
Do you know how many black friends I have?
None, but
damn
that's
it.
beside the point. Yeah, man, that's crazy. I mean, I've thought about it too. Now that I've got like all these cameras rigged up in my bedroom, I'm
Mhm.
like, I gotta put the lens cap on when
just-
we're done.
For
You can't
whenever
have
you
no
forget.
accident. I mean, I just told you earlier, I walk around naked all the time. I mean,
You're
it
gonna
can't be
catch
having.
Texas Lunk.
You're gonna catch that dick slip on fucking live stream fails.
I would not. I mean, look, if it led to fame and success, I would take one for the team. But unfortunately, it would lead to a ban.
Yeah, but
So I can't do
like
that.
a 3-day ban. We
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
There's always YouTube.
I-
You can go that way.
I mean, there was that story that went around, and not to go away from this guy's story, but there was that story that went around with some girl that she was streaming. She was a streamer like the 10,000 other streamers that are streaming on Twitch.
Mhm.
And she was done. She said bye. I think she was playing some game like this, like I guess I could see that, you would. Anyways, so she's streaming. She says bye. She thinks it's done. She forgets to turn off her stream and her camera, and she goes and starts watching porn and masturbating. And it wasn't like I got oh shit, like I noticed it. She went for a while and then
all right now.
And then got banned for that. So
she
that's
got banned, but got pretty much how much more subs?
It doesn't matter when you're banned. That's irrelevant.
When you get unbanned, see, and then you get the subs.
Oh, the subs are right there.
So hers, I don't like. I feel that sucks because it's like
it's an honest mistake.
Yeah, and people do that in the privacy of their own home, and she just forgot to turn off her camera. This guy, it seemed like mistake, except his thing was awful.
Yeah.
That's just funny. I actually do want to see reaction.
If you do, please mute yourself and mute everything just in case.
No, but that's definitely one of those like, oh shit, and especially because like I have friends who are funny, or at least think they're funny, and I could see them trying to say that as like a joke or as a I don't know, just to be an idiot, right? They're not actually that way. So like I said, I haven't heard the audio, but did he sound like he doesn't like black people?
But it's because even then it doesn't matter. Because you are a public figure, you don't even joke about stuff like that.
So you don't think he was trying to be funny? No, I mean, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm asking.
No, it's probably like an inside joke between him and someone else on there, and somewhere around him, and it came out, and he's like, "Oh shit! Oh, I'm live everywhere. Oh, my bad. Oh, sponsors. Oh, I didn't mean it. Sponsors. I didn't mean it. My bad. Sponsors. It was an inside joke. It's an inside joke. My bad."
And he thought he was quarantine proof, and there you go.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, because he didn't get a reaction to any of his conversation before that, he's like, "Hey, you guys hear me? Hey," and then, all right, whatever. They can't hear me. I must say something fucking
stupid,
outrageous, and then
so say I'm here. Yikes!
Yeah. Oh my god!
That's the best reaction. Yikes.
Well, I saw this on Reddit, and my favorite thing I saw was the top comment was from Friday. How are you gonna get fired on your day off?
Well, fuck him.
He'll be back.
Maybe. Hopefully he learns. He'll be back. Like what? Give it like what? 3 months.
It's NASCAR. He'll be back. Yeah, that's crazy. Do you guys have any nightmare situations about streaming?
I don't.
Picking your nose.
I'll pick mine now and go shit, dude.
You gotta get it nice and deep.
Yeah, I don't give two shits about that.
We're screen capping both of those now.
You gotta get that nice.
Yeah, I don't care
in the back. Oh,
it's good. It's more of the I don't trust when we bring people in.
Yep. That's my biggest thing. Like
we have been bitten in the butt by our stupid friends. I guess that's why I brought it up. Yeah, you're right, and it's true. And then some people don't know how to conduct themselves, even like not even like racist stuff, but just in general, like you're on a show essentially. Like I don't necessarily like the typical Twitch personality. You know what I mean? Like
what do you mean?
Overexcited and constantly yelling. You know?
Oh, okay.
Like a fucking chihuahua.
You're not a character.
But be entertaining too, you know. Yeah.
Be you, but a little bit more.
So turn that dial a little bit.
Yeah. So we're us. We're just being assholes more than usual. We're generally assholes, but now we up it up a little much.
We're extra assholes.
Yeah.
We're
assholes. Yeah, assholes with a little bit of shit around it, you know, like.
That's gross.
Yeah. See.
I was gonna say that it's like if that little voice in your head that debates whether or not to throw that jab, it's not. It's just
yeah.
Go for it. Swing away.
It's fuck you, fuck this, fuck him, fuck her, fuck them. You know, like that filter comes down. But the thing is, I don't need a filter for what people are doing and get in trouble for. At least I hope I don't.
I know. That's it. That's gonna.
There he comes. Here it comes.
Yeah. Anyways.
So sucks for him, but you know.
Yeah. Well.
Karma.
So what have we learned? And we'll see what happens later.
Don't be an asshole on stream. Be racist, just don't be on stream.
So Percy's just had so much free time now with the quarantine, and
I've had my free time.
He's going back and like watching old movies, and I guess he was up to Splash, the Disney movie Splash.
What did I do?
And he noticed that they edited out somebody's butt.
Daryl Hannah. She played the mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
So for those of you who haven't watched Splash, it's about dude, mermaid, forbidden love. She goes back to
forbidden love.
That forbidden human fish love.
But there's a scene at the end where she goes and kisses the protagonist and goes back to the ocean. In the original, you get to see her butt cheeks as she runs into the ocean. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Isn't it Tom Hanks?
It's just butt cheeks, yeah. For some reason, this is like, no. Women butt cheeks? No, we can't have that. So
Not on Disney.
They edited it, but it's such a poor edit. It's so bad. It
is really bad. I'm watching the GIF animated GIF right
now. They're like, fuck it. Who cares?
It's awful.
But what I don't get is, okay, you can't see a girl's butt as she goes into the ocean, but they allow the Hulk's butt in Thor Ragnarok.
That's man butt.
So butt's okay, but women butt's not.
What is Splash rated as?
I think it was PG or PG-13.
It's also well, they don't just like edit out the racial slurs from Blazing Saddles. It happened. That's it. Whatever the rating system was back then.
well, Blazing Saddles is not on Disney Plus, or else that whole movie would have been completely just like 5 minutes long.
It should be. I'm gonna make if I ever have kids, I'm gonna make them all watch.
It's rated PG. Despite the brief nudity, Splash received a PG rating instead of an R when it was released in March 1984.
R.
Mm-hmm. Less than 4 months later, the Motion Picture Association of America system adopted the PG-13. So because there's nudity, it was R because there was no in between PG and R.
Okay, I'm like, there's no way it's an R, but I guess
like,
there's no middle.
Nudity. With nudity.
It's the butt cheek.
Hey, my kid. It still makes sense. Will not be learning. Yeah, my kid will not be learning about the devil's butthole through Splash.
The devil.
It leads to
the devil's pleasure tunnel.
It gives him those impure fishy thoughts.
Yeah. The edit is pretty bad.
It's fucking horrible.
It looks like they try to like put a dress on her. Like they tried to animate a dress on her, and it like moves side to side with no in between motion. But it also kind of matches her hair, so it just looks like her dress is made out of hair from her hair.
It's bad. Like it feels like
it does
old
like
PS
and like
like just hair just on top of it.
So it looks like they just covered her whole body with hair. Like they outlined her body and said, "Cover that shit with hair."
The thing is, the hair that got pasted on there has no flowing movement, so it's a block that moves with her instead of the hair being free flowing. It's just like, nope, we're going like this.
Yeah.
Like, this is what you get for going back and watching Splash in the first place. Right? Don't do.
Look, I'm trying to get the most out of Disney Plus, and apparently I'm not.
You're like,
I'm still waiting for the Mandalorian season 2. All right.
Hey, you saw Splash in there, and like you were like, ran, locked the door, unzipped, and went fast forwarded to this scene, and we're sorely disappointed.
Like, mother, how am I gonna get my Jolly Rocks off?
Yeah, and for all the young people watching our podcast, this is what porn we had. This is what we had to
It was-
pause it.
Oh, this and Victoria's Secret magazines.
Fucking fancy schmancy. Fucking.
Oh,
excuse
fucking
me,
sorry,
I'm
sorry.
here.
J.C. Penney fucking lingerie ones.
Yeah. Pictures of women in bras was
Woo!
whoa.
In black and white in the newspaper.
Oh
What?
my goodness.
Yeah.
These
Yeah,
kids
that
have
was-
it too easy.
Well, that's
Goddamn
what
kiddos.
So they're all fucked up.
That's all fucked up.
I don't know. Yeah, that's funny. That's a really awful edit.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
think of what else I
Really
watched this week. Can't think of anything. I
I
feel like I watched things, but nothing comes to my mind.
nothing. My friend was telling me about Freud, and I'm like, I've never even fucking heard of that. She's like, yeah, I binge watched it. I was like, is there that much shit on TV right now that I was like, I hadn't even seen this at all.
Oh, I watched Onward last week.
How was it?
I wanted that one. Typical Pixar, has the feels. Basic premises. There used to be magic in the world with all like the knights and dragons and unicorns and all like the crazy shit. And there was magic was available, but then
Science.
yes, the
came along and ruined
science came along and made it easier than magic. So then the magic got lost along the way. So now these kiddos have to go and find the magic, pretty much. And that's what it is. It's just a feel-good story from Pixar. You're gonna cry if you have feelings. You know, if you have a black heart like Sunk, then you're not gonna feel anything.
I don't have a black heart.
Where do you read it within the other Pixar?
I like that we just skip over. I don't have a black heart.
We all know Slug has a black heart, so
For me, not top 5, but you know, it'll fight for a top 5 position.
is it better than what was it?
It's better than Good Dinosaur. It's better than
Good Dinosaur, because Good Dinosaur was really low on spectrum.
Yeah, it's better than that. But it's that's why it'll fight for like a 6, 5, 4 position somewhere on there.
So it's good.
Yeah,
It just they got the poor luck of
it's not the
opening
top,
during the
yeah.
Okay.
It's like has any Pixar movie made you cry an actual tear? Like, the feelings.
Well, we
Party
had,
with Slug, tears of joy as it ended.
yeah, like thank God that's over.
Woo!
Shit. What kind of bullshit did I just sit through? Pixar movie? I mean, I don't know. I
Okay,
can't think of one.
Do you need some help? We want to pick up a list real quick?
Yeah, bring up the
Go
list.
ahead.
Because I know for
first
sure
10 minutes of Up.
Yeah, Up will make you fucking.
Oh God. Oh.
I put Up instead of Pixar.
Like for real, like the rest of the movie, all right, I'm good with it. It's cool, but like the first fucking God damn that movie.
Like the like Toy Story, like those don't make me cry unless it's the third one.
What was your scene? Because I did not. So when I watched it, I got teary eyed on the scene that most people didn't, and everyone teary eyed like at the end. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's fine. He's good. I'm over here fucking teary eyed where it looked like they all gave up and accepting death. Yeah. That's when I was like,
I teared up in 2 different spots. It's teared up when the death is coming, and teared up when Woody's saying goodbye to his homie. He's saying bye to Andy.
That one I didn't, only because for me I'm like, okay, I get it. You guys are,
Yeah, we completed. I completed my journey. I know I took care of Andy. I made sure he had a good childhood, and he's done with me. He's going off to college. Peace out, homie. It's the parent making sure it goes out to college.
Yeah, and to me, like they got a new home. They're in a good place. So for me, like that wasn't to like, sad. I'm like,
and then all the things Andy was saying, like, oh, and this is Woody. He's your best pal. And remember, he was gonna take him to college. He wasn't gonna leave him. He was like, you know what? And then that bitch was like, oh, cowboy.
Yeah, but he wasn't gonna get no action with the fucking doll, and
he was a collectible
in his dorm.
The collectible
would have been like, oh, he's a kind of fucking weirdo trying to like.
He was gonna sell him later on in life.
Yeah,
fucking make all this money. And he just gave it away.
So Slunk, any Any Pixar
Let's
film?
see. I'll just start naming them off. If any one of them hits, like let me know. Wall-E, Toy Story, Finding Nemo, Toy Story 2, Incredibles, Toy Story 3,
I think
Inside
Finding
Out.
Nemo is good.
No, but
Good.
did they touch you? Did it make you tear
Yeah.
up? Were there slunk tears?
I'm sure there were. I'm getting older, so I cry at everything now.
No.
Yeah, I think
you know.
after I turned 30, a lot of things made me cry more. And
Yeah, I hear about that. I hear about that. Like men become like you get more women. You get like more. I don't know.
more womeny.
More
More
women.
womeny.
But
More
it's
like
but we
estrogen.
are maybe, but we're also in a society now that's more acceptable to show our feelings compared to back in the day where like you're a man. You fucking hold that tear and you shut up.
Mhm. You hold that tear in and it makes you stronger.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hold that tear in until it becomes an ulcer.
You hold that tear,
so-
it becomes a heart attack.
So somebody posted a meme earlier that had 4 deaths. 4 deaths from movies, which and because it's Pixar, just 2 of them. 4 deaths in movies that would ask you which one hurt the most. Sorry, I butchered that whole intro.
One more time.
Which death hurt the most? Iron Man,
Okay.
Mufasa, Coco's grandma, or the wife from Up?
Wife from Up, number 1.
Wife him up, number 1.
Mufasa 2.
I see some disagreement from Percy.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm thinking. Go ahead. Go on.
What was another one? Coco's 4th.
Yeah, she's old.
Yeah.
Well, so is the Up lady.
It's different though.
What was the other one?
It was different. It was different.
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Yeah, Iron Man's 3rd.
I think what makes a death sad is like Iron Man's sad because things went on without him, and you get to see that, and so you get to see what he missed. You know.
And what a sacrifice brought at that moment. Like it brought everyone else to that position.
Yeah. Mufasa was sad because he was murdered, right?
Yeah.
And because it was like
it was the prime of his life, and they got killed.
Just got his son. Just got my next of kin over here. He's gonna dominate the world. Or everything the light touches is gonna bang or something like that.
Yeah, and then the grandma from Coco.
That wasn't sad within the movie because they don't even show it.
No, but for me, that
scene
goes to number 4. Like the scene before that about remembering and all that stuff.
Yeah, I was fucking bawling like a baby,
Yeah, but her death, no, because she's old. Like you accept it. Like this is what's gonna happen. But the fact that she remembered allowed you to have some closure with that. I was fine with that's number 4. Up. God damn it. Just those first 10 minutes just annihilated me. Like
the rest of the movie sucks. First 10 minutes is great.
The thing is, that movie, those first 10 minutes are so high, it carried the rest of the film.
My favorite scenes from Up are those first 10 minutes when the house goes up, and after that I'm over it.
Eating ice cream,
I'm out.
And then eating ice cream at Fenton's at the end.
No.
I like that part. Hey, cool.
That's a red one. That's a red one. That's a fire hydrant. Shut up.
Only because I've had Fenton's. The Fenton's delicious. But
but pizza doesn't make turtles delicious.
Let's see. And then number 2, Mufasa. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Slink.
Is that what makes you cry and like somebody has to die? Is that
unjustly? Well, yeah.
I mean, let's see.
Are there moments that make you cry that aren't about death?
Let's see.
It's just always death. Just keep killing somebody.
No, we just talked about Toy Story 3 about the kiddo going away. There was no death.
There's no death.
For me, I'm a sucker whenever when it involves pets. Anytime an animal or something is like downtrodden and all that, that to me hits me hard. And animal deaths always. Again, back to death, but mother.
Does this count as a death in Inside Out when the imaginary best friend what happens to him?
Actually, that was very sad. Yeah.
And do you like sad movies?
Do I like sad movies?
Yeah, like do they become some of your favorite movies and they make you cry?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Because
No,
it sounds like it.
I like the geeky movies. It just happen to have heart and crap within it.
Like if a movie makes you cry, do you walk out saying, "Damn, that was a good movie"?
No,
Oh, it's so
No.
good.
it's got to be a good movie before that. Like,
So Up sucks.
Yeah, that's it. I just said that Up sucks.
Yeah, Up's not a good movie. Don't watch it.
First 10 minutes, great. Well, look at all those balloons. Wow, that's incredible. All right.
I still love the scene him trying to cross the fucking board. 2 steps, just straight down. Yeah, first time in the Up. Oh my god, amazing. Rest of
I
it,
I don't know how the hell we got to this subject. I don't know how to drive us to the next one.
Where do you want to go?
Sorry.
Son? Just go ahead.
If you're watching this on video, you can see this fucking mess behind me. It's because I tried to reorganize my room before the podcast to get a different.
I didn't even look bad until you pointed it out.
Yeah,
I forgot about it.
Now that I look at it, I'm like, ugh, what is he showing?
I just don't even know if I like it. So I might just spend a whole
garbage.
That's gonna be your thing, Slunk. Every week you're gonna rearrange your
trying to make it more podcasty.
Optimize for podcasting.
So they ESPN had a horse competition.
Oh, is that a shit show?
So
Edgar?
ESPN
Da-da-da.
yeah, them peoples, they had a horse competition and they've invited all like former NBA, current NBA, current WNBA, former WNBA, probably even some college kids that I don't recognize all the names. And so what they did is the ESPN host was streaming from their house like we're doing right now.
Yeah.
And then someone at the basketball player's house was also like on the camera or some random thing, and they were streaming like through, I don't know, Nokia phones or they looked horrible. If you could go ahead and just start looking at the video and just look at the quality of this. Like we're having a fucking blast, like compared to what they're showing us. Like this was on ESPN.
Like honestly, like I looked at it like you could have got any regular good phone, like an iPhone or a fucking good Android that's current, and had way better video than this shit.
And like one of my favorite comments I saw was like, "How come ESPN didn't just send cameras over there?" I'm like, "Do you not understand what's happening?"
It's kind of the point. It's kind of the whole point.
And
yeah,
like I get it that not everyone's gonna have like great cameras set up, but like that's all they were gonna like talk about is like what the fuck, and like oh yeah, people were judging everyone's courts.
Oh yeah,
like, there was like some rookie, I forgot his name. He was like, yeah, he looks like he has a rookie salary court.
Yeah, but he has a fucking court. You don't got nothing, so.
And another good comment was, just in case you didn't think WNBA players don't make that much, some WNBA player was they were showing her court. It was like, I was thinking about buying that court and declined it. Just in case you didn't think they were making that much.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it does look pretty bad. And they probably just thought of this last minute and they probably just ran with it. And I'm sure that
else to watch.
Well, they probably ran into like issues technically, and I bet it was a fucking nightmare. I can tell you this right now, having produced.
Oh no, I'm 100% positive that's what happened. Yeah. But the fact that it's on ESPN, the fact that we look better on Twitch than they do on ESPN, makes me laugh.
That's it. That's it, guys. That's what we're doing now. We're gonna email ESPN.
Look, let us handle this.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. Trust us. Yeah, it's funny how many stories are about streaming right now, right?
Like that's what everyone's doing.
The bad word, this attempt by ESPN to create content. It's kind of like what I do wonder, and I want to know what you guys think.
The camera's a mess, by the way.
Yeah. I want to know what you guys think of post quarantine. Are people still going to be interested in this level of streaming capabilities and stuff like that?
Uh,
Go ahead.
okay, depends. For I feel for like for us in our spectrum, they're not gonna care, and they're just gonna go back to how things were before. Like, okay, what is the TV gonna give me? Where I need, remember, 2 clicks. All it takes is 2 clicks for people to be like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Fuck that shit. 2 clicks?
Yeah.
Shit
So
outta
I
here.
think if companies invest more in their streaming, it'll benefit them, but they're not. They're not gonna care.
I think it's gonna become right now. Everyone's doing it, but there's no one's really broken out as become like the celebrity who streams. No one's been like, we don't have like a Will Smith like streaming on Twitch, going like, and then like hundreds of thousands of people going and viewing that one person, and then going, oh shit, we can do this too, and then that's gonna grow even more.
It's true.
It once that person comes out, and once we get I don't know, Drake streaming on all the time. Once you get Keanu Reeves streaming all the time, as like a permanent thing where he has a show set up where he's doing it, once a week or 5 times a week, and like people are tuning in. That's when I think it's gonna be for the positive. Right now, I think it's just gonna be there's gonna be a shit ton more people doing it. But until we get that one star that's really like breaking out and having a blast and fucking showing what it really can do. Like Slum disappearing right there.
Yeah. All right then.
So that answers our question.
Slunk's gonna be the one that streams and becomes famous.
What makes me laugh is that we just talk shit about ESPN.
And look, yeah, because apparently we had a better stream, we had a better setup, and look, we just lost one of our people.
Remember to be humble. Remember to be humble.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
And I think with that we're gonna call it a day.
Yeah. No.
So
thank you for listening. Hope
thank you for
you enjoyed this podcast.
Remember to hit us up on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch. We're streaming a couple days out of the day. A couple weeks out of the day now. Monday we did a Heavy Rain stream where I'm playing and everyone's watching me make mistakes and be a bad father. Today
Fuck
we
that
had
child. That child deserves to die.
Jai son.
Jai son.
Today we had the podcast on Tuesdays. Wednesday nothing. Thursday is probably going to be another streaming day. We're going to do either Warzone or Apex, and Friday we have our Jackbox night. So
yeah,
if you want to come in and say hi and do all that fun stuff, please come in and do so. Or if you want to just drop us any info or any questions or any comments or a story we should talk about or a thing you want us to do or things you want us to say or someone that you want us to shout out, go ahead and leave us a message. But with that, I've been Edgar.
This is Percival.
And we lost Slunk. And thanks for listening. Hasta luego.
Have a great day, evening, night, or whatever.
Have a safe week.
Remember, wash your hands.
Nah, you're okay. You're fine. Don't wash them.